Alright, so the first question you're asking is why, and that answer is quite straightforward. Modern sound design. It's so when this movie was first released in theaters, it was mono track only, and there was never stereo or surround added till much later. Now, I believe the first DVD release of this movie does contain the original mono track. I haven't confirmed that yet because I haven't been able to track down a specific copy. Now, what I did was I took the best audio track from the format that I had, which was LaserDisc. Now, I took the analog output, not the digital track, from the LaserDisc for a very specific reason that I will get into later. So, when this was finally multiplexed, you had Blu-ray video with LaserDisc audio. I also included in that multiplex the LaserDisc video and the Blu-ray audio. And then I took it one step further and added one more video track that I will get into later. I'm trying to rematch audio from different frame rates, specifically this setup, which was 24 or 23, drop or non-drop, it doesn't matter. And then the video from the LaserDisc was 30 or 29, drop or non-drop. Again, it's irrelevant. We're resyncing everything, so we are going to have to make some sacrifices. For the most part, the LaserDisc version I had and the Blu-ray video that I got were very, very similar. There were only some scenes a few seconds longer in the Blu-ray cut. One scene in particular was almost 15 seconds longer, but otherwise they were pretty much the same. And when I ended up cutting this down to resync the LaserDisc audio to the Blu-ray video, the movie itself probably came in around 3 minutes shorter. Now, when these cuts are being made, they're not, seconds here or there. They are individual frames, one at a time, to keep the LaserDisc audio in sync with the Blu-ray video. So this whole process took about a week, roughly 2 or 3 hours a day, several test renders. So what I'm going to do next is actually just play some of the sequence back in the timeline editor, and you can kind of get an idea of the edits that took place. And for reference, I kept the Blu-ray video at full scale, as well as the LaserDisc video at its scale correctly. So they were overlaid on top of each other, so I had a reference point between the two. Didn't worry about audio yet. I first just wanted to get the video cut exactly the same. And that pretty much happened at every single scene transition in the movie. Now I'm just gonna play back some timeline sequences.
It's a brand new. We just got them in. That's a good gun. You just touch the trigger, the beam comes on, and you put the red dot where you want the bullet.
It's just him and me.
Kyle, come on. Get up.
So, here we are. Starts off with the LaserDisc video. Honestly, I still think it looks pretty awesome, just like this. But now if we right click, go to our video tracks, we can now select Blu-ray video. audio tracks. We can go to Blu-ray if we want. Let's go back to LaserDisc audio. I knew that didn't sound right. Blu-ray's mixed a lot louder, of course. But now the bonus feature. We go back to video track. We can do LaserDisc and Blu-ray at the same time. And we can go one step further. Go to our audio track, LaserDisc and Blu-ray audio track. Now this creates some really weird phasing. Both video tracks were cut together to match, but the Blu-ray audio doesn't quite match up with the LaserDisc audio. The Blu-ray, they don't quite match up. So you'll notice this when things get a little more chaotic. Actually can sound pretty cool sometimes. The LaserDisc still looks better. It's way more grungy. Let's just switch back to LaserDisc because that's the only one that really matters. So you can get whatever you'd like. Now, one other thing of note that's important is the police station scene. I hope that this doesn't get flagged for copyright. So I'm going to leave it like this. It's the shotgun sound from the police station. I did fix this. Right there. Right there. Now I did use the original sound from the movie. So I didn't add my own. I think it's a little bit further. It's in the background right here. Actually, we just passed it. Again, right there.
Stay here.
That one in the background was added. That was changed. Of course, that's good. The original LaserDisc version is. That was changed. Yeah, you can go on from there. Yeah, the sound of the Terminator in the bunker scene too, the main firearm that the infiltrator uses is so much better in the LaserDisc version. That weapon sound is so superior. Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. This one right here. So much better. All right, so we'll play it back again. let's just go back to the Blu-ray audio. Look how weak that sounds. All right, let's go back to LaserDisc audio. So much better. So much better. Wait for him to shoot the dogs. And the final question is, where or how? Where can I get this? Or how can I get this? Here's the thing. I don't own the rights to either edition. So, if you are trying to seek something like this, and you do know where to look, do the rest of us a favor